Gonna try this. Let's see, everybody else is doing it, so might as well. Not sure. Oh, a monster. Or monster. Wonder if it's in here yet. It is not. Monstars or monsters? I'll just use monsters. Saddle, okay. Make it a little fun here. Market probably medium, fan base. Team prestige, not sure yet. But I don't know, maybe we'll go low. There's a good chance at good teams, so. Average probably, popularity. In the US? Maybe. I'll leave everything there and I can upgrade that. Probably don't have it in here yet. I have that one. That one. That one I think I used prior. Closest one may be a crab or pineapple under the sea, who knows? But not sure which one I'm going to use. I'll use the hammerhead and use the hammerhead there. So as I'm looking at my template, it's probably maybe like that. Just looking at the colors, kind of like, okay, so it's maybe the eyes. The eyes are like red. And the border, no. Leave it like that. Don't worry about those right now. I just want to fix these. So I'll go like that. Actually, that blue probably fits pretty close. It might be a little bit darker. The red. Let's see if I can get a darker blue. It's more like black, but we'll see how this goes. We'll just do a quick one. I can always fix and change some, I think. For some reason, I like the one with the little wave at the bottom, especially for this. It's like an angle. I gotta find this stupid thing. This one, that one looks okay. I'll try that one for now. We'll stick the logo in the front. Kind of blends in a little bit, but that's fine. Change the font color. So we can read it. That's pretty chill. Okay, this have black. Nice border. Oh. I don't know why they have those different colors. It never makes sense to me. Oh. There we go, never mind. It's like that. The black border. Crisp. That's what I like. That number I can, it's okay. And that's just around it. It's fine. I might as well. We'll just do it this way for now. Do a quick one. Socks, I don't know which ones I want. Try those. See how they look. Not too bad. Not bad. I'm gonna switch the jersey. Maybe this one. Actually, that'll be the alternate. That's the one I was looking for before, but I don't like the. That looks a little bit more. Don't like those lines. Try this one. It's alright. It's. Nope, I don't like that either. What's this one look like? Ooh, that's not too bad. Put the logo on the front. Yeah, that looks alright. I should switch the skater equipment, but everything's switched now. That's good. Alternate. There we go. Took a little bit for it to. Oh, there we go. And it's right there. Pretty chill. Put the logo on. There we go. Not bad, but not bad for a quick fix kind of thing. Reno mess around with a mascot. Don't think we need one, but I'll try this actually. We'll name them Barnacles. Barnacle or Barnacle? Barnacles. Something like that. Number, I don't know. What year is it? 21. Never mind. We'll do it this way. 22 season they come in, so we'll go like that. Oh, 2021, 2022. So, not a bird. Let's give it something. Let's give it an old pirate, kind of. That's a prospector, but we'll go looking. What's the best? Probably a Viking. We'll color him the same color as the team. Kind of looks like a pirate. I do want to fix his eyes. Those eyes are kind of... He needs the red there, just like that. Kind of scary, scary looking, but I'll go with it. Does he have regular feet? Kind of like that. Not that. Nope. 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 Oh, the tail doesn't help. It's kind of funny. Alright, well, we're going here. He's wearing pretty much... Yeah, it's pretty much good. There we go. I'm debating to put his horns red too. Let's see. What'll that look like? Or maybe... Oh, yeah, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So we got some crazy little mascot. Save to the expansion draft. And I think we'll get ready for the first game, and I'll put a part 2 up after, whatever. And if you guys like it, just let me know. What's the name? Not sure what my GM should be named. We'll name him... Depending how the team does, we'll call him Walk the Plank. And it'll look funny on those other ones too. Oh, too long. Okay, well, what do we name you? That's only 12 characters. We'll just name you Ahoy. Alright. So, we'll take the Seattle Kraken. I don't think I'm gonna worry about that right now. I just want to do the... Alright, so... Should I move... Well, Kraken have to go to the Pacific. And they're probably going to be switching out Vegas or Arizona. Now, I'm kind of curious, and I want to find this out. So the Arizona Coyotes are moving to the Central. So that'll be what it'll look like for next season. Anaheim, Seattle, Calgary, Edmonton, LA, San Jose, Vancouver, and Vegas. Vegas was in. Oh, sheesh, that's close. Vegas and Arizona are really close, so that's kind of cool. Nothing else switches over here, but now we have a full 8 team conferences, and finally look a little bit less staggered, so it'll be nice. I don't know right now. I don't know what I should put the tools on here. Fog of War is always fun, but it's a little difficult sometimes. It makes it more difficult. I'm trying to do this for a little bit of fun, I guess. So we'll take Fog of War off. I usually put Fog of War on. Makes it more difficult, more realistic. Player morale. I usually take that off because it's just a pain sometimes. And I think we just move, so I'm not gonna take that. Owner mode, CPU trades, yep, everything there is good. And now, it's pretty much set to go. We are on All-Star, so I might, depending on the team and everything, I might switch it up, but we'll go from there. All-Star makes it a little bit more competitive, and All-Star Superstar. It's very, very slight difference in those, actually, so. The big change, the big change is when you go to Pro. It's so drastic and so easy to score. So, no competition, no fun, right? So, try to do this and get ready for the expansion draft. Get to see the lists of all the other teams. I did set up the roster to the May 5th edition just before the playoffs start, or playoffs kind of went through. So advance to expansion draft. Here's the expansion. Getting ready. And Seattle got 6th from 3rd, so that's kind of, it sounds like a Vancouver thing. It's kind of saddening, actually, when I think about it. I don't even see. Oh, they must have got rid of that. Did they get this first two? Jeez. That's okay. And, sorry, my team needs a little revamp. Management, probably, hopefully, but they don't seem to be doing that. So, here we go. Begin the expansion. And usually I build my team from the back forward because I know there's a lot of goal scoring potential. It's easier to find forwards that can put the puck in the net than there are defense to stop or goalies to stop. So I look at, I've already done this many times. But wow, Cam Fowler is a decent defenseman, underrated where he is. So, but I think I want to go to the teams that are in the playoffs right now, and then I'll actually go down the list from full NHL from the season, from the first to the last. I think that's how I'll do it. Go here. If it'll load, sorry about this. Yeah, Alright, we'll check something else here. Well, I think it's Carolina is the first one, actually, that had the most points this season. It's them or them, and I think it's Carolina. So it was... No, okay, so it was Colorado, Vegas, and then Carolina. So we'll go Colorado. And who are they keeping? I'm going to look at their goaltending because I do like Grubauer. Dubnik, not so much. So I'm going to actually... Jonas Johansson. Good potential. He is 24. For a goalie, that's not too bad. You have at least 20, 24, 20 to 28. You can kind of see a little change. But I think, yeah, W's probably done after this season. He's sitting at an 82, which is pretty decent in the game. But no, defense, see you here. Devon Taves, great defenseman. Surprised that they didn't save him, but when you have to save Samuel Girard and Cale Makar, you know, you kind of have to get rid of one, and I think that is going to be my guy, but we'll just check the forwards just to have a peek. You know, he's playing really well this playoffs. Valery Nikushkin, kind of Jason Megna played for the Utica Comets. I know that because Vancouver fan, unfortunately, but I'm looking at age here too when I'm picking. I'm not always picking the top overall. You kind of have to wean out certain things. So from the Colorado Avalanche, Seattle Kraken take Devon Taves. So we'll go, now we'll go down to Vegas. But Vegas, oh no, Vegas doesn't, that's right, they get that stupid rule. They came in the league within 5 years, so they don't have to be entered into the expansion draft, unfortunately. And the way that I see it is they've made the playoffs almost every year, probably, I think every year since they've been in the league. I don't think that's fair to the other teams, but, you know, that is a really good player. 27, 87 overall. The salary helps the cap with your team cap, so, you know, it works very nicely. I just want to see if they have Nedeljkovic or Mrazek on here. They do have Mrazek, which is a decent goalie. He's still at 28, so you get, like, you know, 4 years out of him. He's got only 1 year on his contract. You gotta look at that too. See where Dougie Hamilton, I think he only has 1 year too. No, yeah, he's only got a 1 year, but more not potential, I guess, but more upside to him. I'm gonna take Dougie Hamilton. He's playing really well in the playoffs too. So next one is the Florida Panthers, which, surprising, played really well. And here, let's see if they keep their goalies. They have Drieger, who's only 26. Here's an 83. I could use him as a starter or a backup, because he's medium starter, so that means he can start like half the games, and he'd still be happy. But I don't put the moral thing on these ones. So he's also got a 2-way contract, so in case an injury happens or if you have too many goalies, you can always send him down. He's got 1 year left on his contract. Wow. I do like Montour as well. Didn't have too much when he was with I think it was Anaheim to Buffalo to Florida, and you know, he played really well in Anaheim. Buffalo, not so much, but I mean Buffalo's Buffalo. Whoever's a Buffalo fan, sorry. But yeah, he's a younger one. His contract's not overly high. It's a little high, and he's only on 1 year, so you can always depict if he's working out for your team or not working out for your team. So I'm also want to check because I like Duclair. Oh man, that contract, man. I really like that contract. He's going to ask for a little bit more depending how he does in this season. You can always have him on your second, third line. 24. Yeah, probably 6, 8, 10 more maybe, depending if you keep him that long. 1.7. That is a huge bargain. That is a huge bargain. That is tough. That is a very tough. That's also a bargain, but that's when I'm gonna go Anthony Duclair from Florida. I just like how he was playing. Played really well in regular season. Had a rough start in the playoffs, but still played pretty well. Alright, what we got here next is Pittsburgh Penguins, who got knocked out by... Who did they get knocked out first year? The Islanders, I think. Yeah, surprising. I actually took, in my bracket, I took Pittsburgh because, Pittsburgh's a playoff team, same as Washington. I took Washington. I took a half and half. Boston, Washington, that's a tough series. So, but here you don't, I'm not looking for him or him, so I'm gonna look at their goaltending, and their goalies are okay. Jari, it might be the way to go. He's got a 3-year contract at $3.5 million. He can always be my half and half. Maxime Legacy what was this? Max Legacy. I think that's the one that Vegas had their first season, and when they played 4 different goalies. It was Oscar Dansk, Maxime Legacy, Fleury, and there was one more, and I can't remember, but yeah, I think that's the same guy. He's same age. So I'm gonna, from Pittsburgh, there's not really too much to take. Maybe Dumoulin, except I think there's a lot of better potential, better assets, defense on different teams. Forwards, there's Zucker and Carter, which Carter had a great run. For me, when I'm building a team, I kind of stay away from over 32, 33. Probably 32, 33 is my stand, breaking point kind of thing. Because they only have a couple more seasons left, and when you're building a team, you can be like Vegas and go straight for it, but there's a very slight chance that ever happens because of the pick and choose of the player. They got lucky with Fleury, they got lucky with James Neal, and they got lucky with certain younger players that didn't get saved, where this could be it. Bluger, you never know, he could prosper, and Zach Aston Reese, same thing, he could prosper in a different place. But I'm going to take Tristan Jarry from the Pittsburgh Penguins. I'm more a DeSmith, but Jarry did play really well. Let's see, who's next? Toronto, then Washington. So if I go back, no, I can't go that way. Okay. Alright, so Toronto, which unfortunately had a rough, rough season. this guy had a great little spurt to see what his potential was looking like. This guy is probably going to be done at the end of the season. He may play one more season, who knows. He just really wants a cup. You can see it in... he had a rough little bit there too at the end of the season. Usually a pretty good goal scorer, plays with Matthews and Marner. So, all you have to do is kind of keep your stick on the ice and it might go in. I know Nylander, whatever how you say it, but Nylander there, they were switching him and Hyman up, and I think it was just a mixture of everything. This guy played really well. He played really well in Buffalo as one of their only guys and assets. So when they found a place for him, Toronto picked him up. So and he worked out really well there. Played well. Simmons, same thing. New Jersey, and Philly, and he's been different places as well. So, but I might take Hyman. I like that contract at 2 point. He's only for one season, so you may have to pay a little bit more. But I'm gonna check. I don't think Vancouver's going to save Holtby. And I think Holtby's in that same... He may be a little bit older. Oh my goodness. They put both their goalies up. Interesting, actually. Because when you think about it, then you could kind of see a revamp. Jack Campbell played amazing in the season. He had that 12-0 run or 13-0 run, and then Freddie Anderson came back, and he just didn't look like Freddie Anderson was ready to come back. So Campbell started the playoffs great, played the whole Montreal series, just couldn't get goal scoring from his forwards, and that was the be-end to end all for Toronto. So we'll see what happens, but dang it, that is a really, really good bargain, but you may have to sign him. So I'm gonna go Zach Hyman, because I think there's other goalies there that are there to pick. So we'll go Washington. I'll look at Justin Schultz and Dmitry Orlov. Really good defenseman. I like Orlov. You could put him on the... I do like Schultz. He might be getting, he's a little bit bigger. So, well, let's see here. Goalies. Lundqvist had his heart surgery. He couldn't do anything this season, unfortunately. So, hopefully he can play maybe one more season. But we'll find out at the end of this one. I think I may take Dmitry Orlov. Oh man, Schultz's contract though, that looks amazing. You get him for 2 years, and then he's gone probably to a different team. His overall may go down though, but he's still probably be... yeah, I'm gonna take... he's there, Justin Schultz. Alright, so Schultz. So what do we at here? We're at Washington. So we're at Tampa, Minnesota, then Boston. Boston's there. We'll go Tampa. Tampa is just another thing in itself. Chiarelli. Chiarelli's a really good player. Good center too, young center. Got a lot of potential. I do like that contract for that price and how long. But if they, McElhinney's getting old. Don't really like him. Chris Gibson played. Oh, that's where Nielsen is too. Okay. But yeah, Gibson played a couple games this year, and I think he won them. McElhinney had some rough Rough goes at backup. So yeah, I'm gonna have to jump on this one. I mean, Blake Coleman's there too. Coleman's a good player, but Chiarelli will fit on your second, third center line. With a new team, he might even fit on the first line as a start. So yeah, we'll go Tampa. Then it's Tampa Mini. Mini was a surprise. They made a really good chance at Vegas. Vegas just overpowered them, unfortunately. And that is one perfect example of someone that's just, I don't know about the money problem. That's a big one. Is 7.5 for 7 years. I think that's where a lot of people look at it as no thank you. I mean, this guy's always a playoff guy. He's always in the playoffs. Always, either if he's not on a playoff team, he gets sent to a playoff team because they know what he can do. And his face-up percentage is outstanding at times. Oh, they kept both their goalies. So, Stalock and Talbot? Or there's somebody else there in Talbot. No, Kokkonen. That's right, Kokkonen. Kokkonen's there. But yeah, Stalock's gone, I think. I don't know where he went. But Spurgeon, that is a pricey little... But you're getting a top 4 defenseman. You're getting what you... And he's probably in the league till he's 35, maybe. So that's 5 more seasons. Well, he'll play till the end of his contract, so he may play till 37. He will drastically overall go down. But we'll see here. I do have my... It's crazy. I'm not sure what to do here. If I want to go defense here, what do they have for right wingers? See, Ryan Hartman, that's actually not bad either. I don't have a right wing. I don't want that contract. That's one of my issues. That's one of my issues because I know there's going to be some other big names probably. So let's go Hartman for now. I can always do a switch or swap, but so who's next? We got Boston, Edmonton. Boston, what did you not... What? I am overjoyed at this, actually. Depending on goalies, hold on. I do like Halak for a backup. He's only there for a year. But I think there's other guys. I am taking that. The thing is with Hall is that Buffalo, that's why his cap is so low. His cap is so low there, but you have to sign him. You have to re-sign him. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, he'll probably ask for quite a bit, unfortunately. But I think, yeah, that was a no-brainer pick. I think everybody, if they saw that, I think they would go for it. So Edmonton, wow, just wow, defense. James Neal they didn't save. Tyson Adam Larson, Ethan Bear. Bear is going to be a really good player. He's got a lot of potential. He's got a couple more years, and that's the thing is he's got a couple more years for that overall to kind of go up a little. Not too much. You won't see like a big drastic, maybe 83, 84 tops, 85 tops. But yeah, at 24 probably maybe. So we may see that. I do like the contract. It's a 2-year, one-way contract, so he has to play on the team that we send him to. So if he's on Edmonton, he can't switch and swap, and he goes through waiver wire. I'm gonna try Ethan Bear. I think that's a good pick. We'll see how the team does, but we'll finish this off and I'll save it, and then I'll set up part 2 for, I usually play 3 games out of the month and go from there, so I'll go from there. But next one is the Islanders and Nashville. Islanders, surprise, surprise, took out the Penguins in the playoffs here this year, and that guy is a beast, and they're letting him go. I'm gonna look at their goalies because I do like not him. That's where he went. Cool. So I am jumping on this. Actually, they have really good defense as well. Not overly. I'm a little confused, a little bit, but I'm not gonna go with that. Yeah, I have to take Beauvillier. He is just this year alone, the playoffs, in every game you expect him to get a point at least. So yeah, that's a no-brainer pick. Beauvillier, welcome to the team, and we'll probably have to sign a lot of these guys, unfortunately, contract-wise and stuff. So Nashville. It's in between, I think, Colton Sissons, and I like Saros a little bit. He's underrated, underestimated usually. He's 25 at an 83. Who was the other goalie I grabbed? Crap, I can't remember. I'll have to look in, but Saros might be the guy, but I might want to take Colton Sissons or Granlund. I just don't know. Sissons is a right winger. We do need another center, which Granlund is, and is pretty decent at his job. I could put him on the first, second line with. So Chiarelli and him are kind of similar in that kind of sense. I think Granlund's a little bit more sturdy, a little bit more heavier than Chiarelli. But I don't know about that contract. And it'll probably have to revamp anyway. And the only one I see out of that is Nick Cousins, which he had a pretty good playoffs too. And this guy had an amazing season and playoff as well. Trennan. So these Nashville Predators, they do have a good setup for things to come. They do save a lot of their defense a lot of the time. And their goalie, they're waiting for a younger goalie, I think, to kind of show up and put Saros out. I do like Saros, but I also like Sissons. Sissons I might get. Yeah, and it's a 6-year contract. Alright, Colton. Colton Sissons from the Nashville Predators. Alright, where are we at? We have Winnipeg. Wow, we're almost halfway there now. Alright, Winnipeg, you got Stastny, Andrew Copp. Don't tell me. Laurent Brossoit. No. Defense, what do you have? They don't really have... Oh, Sami Niku. Good potential. He's got a 2-year contract at a $700K. Which... Yeah, he's only 20. No right wingers, left wingers. What do you have for centers? Stastny, Lowry, Copp. This is a tough one, but I think I'm gonna go with that guy. He'll be a 3rd or 4th line center, Andrew Copp. And now we got St. Louis. Sorry, went too far. What? What are they? If they... And Billy Huso. So, Parayko, or, yeah, Parayko. Parayko there. Great defenseman. Sammy Blake, great forward, great upstart potential. Torpanchenko. Don't think I've heard of him. But Mike Hoffman on that power play on my first line. He's just at that age where I'm like, he'll be here for a little bit, won't be here too long. 4 mil. He may not even sign. And that's where I'm having issues with too, is all these 1-year left contracts. It's either Hoffman or Parayko. Which... Wow. Yeah, great power play guy. I like Hoffman a little bit better. Alright, so we're at halfway mark at the New York Rangers. And the Rangers are interesting for... Wow. Don't really have too much. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take this guy. He's got a 2-year contract at 4 mil, but actually, that's the guy that they put on waivers and nobody took, I think. Yeah, I might not take him then. And that 4.8 million is quite a bit of money. Eats up quite quickly. So here I am going to take Philip Hedl. Or Giuseppe. No, I think Hedl. He's got, yeah, I'm gonna take Hedl. Alright, what do we got next? Is Dallas and Montreal. Dallas. I like Fattening. I didn't take Parayko. Lexiak. Oh, sheesh. What do we got here? Oh, that Dickens. Jason Dickens played really, really well this year. 24 at 1.5. Radek Faxa. What goalies? Dobin's right on that cuff. But we may have to take Hudobin. But I'm gonna take Jason Dickinson for now. Alright, Montreal. Just got past the Toronto Maple Leafs, and now they played Jets, and now they get rid of. Wow, they have a chance at getting rid of Tatar, Dano. Ooh. I mean, even Eric Gustafson, look at that contract, but I mean, I don't think he's gonna. Yeah. That's actually damn. Charlotte. I'm looking at Anderson, but only 81 overall. Very, very surprised. 7 years at $5 million at 81 overall. I don't like it. I might take Gustafson. Yeah, they basically throw Allen away after picking him up. Of course, keeping Price, because who's stupid enough to get Price away? There's no way. So, Eric Gustafson, and now to Philly, which I think Brian Elliott will be there, unfortunately. Oh, did I go past it? No, I didn't. It's right around the corner here. Yeah, and I'm looking at... Oh, Alex Leon. No, wow, surprised. I really like Ghost, and I like how he plays, so I might take him. Let's look at their forwards a little. Got JVR. He's a good sit-home guy, presence in front of the net. Scott Lawton did really well this year too, played some really good minutes. This guy came out of the pipe. I don't know, somebody found him, but sat on a line that I think it was Couturier. And Lot? No, Couturier was the center. Who was the winger? Could have been Kubel. Yeah, I don't know, I can't remember who was on that line, but it was pretty good. And Oscar Lindblom came up once in a while. Very inconsistent, but good start to his kind of push. So it's either Lindblom or Ghosty. And Lindblom's $3 million, 23 years old. What is he, a left wing? I have a lot of left wingers. Unfortunately, I can put him on the right side because he is left-handed shot. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna take Ghost. I really like Ghost. So what are we at here? Okay, so we gotta watch out for... Okay. So we're kind of running out of space, so here we kind of have to pick and choose, because I think there's gonna be some... Like, I don't think they're gonna have... I was just about to say Mark Giordano. Could be because of his age. Why would you do that? You know, got thrown out of Vancouver, not signed. Stupid management, didn't save him, didn't save Toffoli, didn't save Markstrom. Tano's a really good defense. So he'll play till he's 34 for 4.5 mil. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. See, that contract I like, but then you get rid of him, it makes no sense. Mangiapane played really well this year as well. On the power play with Monahan and Goudreau. I'm looking for those deals, and I think Tanev is a deal. I did want to check their goaltending. I don't think they'll have Markstrom. I did say they were going to not have Mark Giordano, but Giordano's there. Yeah, no, okay. So yeah, Tanev's my pick there. Alright, we're getting there. We're down to the last... I think we got 10 more here. Chicago, Delia. Yeah, no thank you. This is where I might take this guy, and that is a bargain of a lifetime. You know, he's not too old, but he's got that entry-level contract. You're gonna have to re-sign him. You're gonna have to let a lot of people go, I think, unfortunately, but some might sign for what they want. Goligoski, too old. Demers kind of getting there too, to that age, but I want someone here. I'm hoping that they have, and they do. They have both of them. And I think I am going to take Aiden Hill. He can start, 10, 15 games. He's a mid-starter, so he could technically take half the games, but that is, I think, a bargain. So now we're in Ottawa here, which had a really good end to their season. A lot of potential for coming up. They're looking really good. They're throwing Matt Murray. I doubt I'll see that. So here I'm going to probably take... See, I'm gonna look here. I'm gonna look at Parker Kelly, Sean Christophe Baudouin. I'm liking this because of the two-way contract. See, with a younger team like this, you can kind of nitpick because they'll have too many, and so they won't be able to hold them all. And even Mike Amadio. I didn't know Amadio was only... Damn. I'm probably gonna take this guy, and hopefully the potential is enough from here. Parker Kelly. Well, we'll find out. Alright, my team is next. Those shitty Canucks. So let's see here. Who do they... Amonic I could see. Pearson I can't see after signing him to that stupid contract. So, not stupid, I guess. 3.7. Oh no. Why are they all one? I don't know, whatever. Jimmy VC we picked up from waivers. Nothing too, yeah. But here, this is where I'm going to see Holtby, and this is probably the goalie that I'm going to take. After, seeing him in Washington. Yeah, there he is. And 2 years at 4 mil. I'm okay with that. Alright. LA is another young team where I can... Oops. I just went past it, didn't I? Yeah, there it is. they're a younger team where you can kind of pick or nitpick at and find a good pick. Like, look at that. Austin Wagner. Got Matt Luff. You got Brendan Lemieux. Yeah, it's kind of that is a great little asset to have. And I think I'm gonna take Wagner. Alright, so we got the San Jose Sharks, which I have a shark on my jersey. Unfortunately, it's not a kraken or a tentacle yet. So, too much for Velocic, too much for Mart. 1 year might be okay. But he may retire. This may be just so that I can keep that. Interesting, actually, that they would have that. And if he does sign, you can sign him for that for 1 year. So I'll sign Marlowe. Detroit is another young team. I like these. The younger teams don't do prosper as well because they don't really have that. Well, there's a couple, but I might take Stetch from here. We did have Stetcher in Vancouver, and he did pretty good. Christian DeJeus played in Washington, played really well there for a little bit. Adam Ernie, Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm actually curious if that is Pierre Turgeon, if that's his son, Dominic Turgeon. Probably it is. Same as Hickett's. That sounds familiar too. So we'll check for goalie here too. Bernier, Kevin Boyle. No. Oh, Cookies is here too. Too much money though for them. Let's check goalies. We got Hickett's. Goalies. Defense. What do we need? We need more right wingers actually. So we'll see if there's right winger. Riley Barber. 20. Yeah. There's Bobby Ryan at 1 mil. Do I take him just to get him out of here kind of thing? I mean, Richard Panic. That's not too bad. Yeah, maybe Panic. Because I think I might. Because Fowler's gonna be too much. Yeah, I'll take Panic. Columbus. Cam Atkinson would be a great asset, except too expensive. I am gonna check if Corpusalo is there. No, it is Kevlenix. Good potential. Two-way. What do you have for defense here? Well, Kevlenix, good. Welcome to the team. Right, we got the New Jersey, and then we're down to our last 3. I'll set up the lines, and we'll go from there. So what do we got? We got 15 million cap, so that's decent. Between these average, we can take 5 mil. So that's, it's nice to have a nice little. But I'm not gonna use all of my cap here. Do they have? Yeah, so I already have 4 goalies. I don't think I'm gonna need. But I do need right wingers. So Nathan Bastian or Christoph Berchi. I do like that one, the 22-year-old potential. A little bit better to mess around. Anaheim. That's where Fowler is. I could grab him now that I grabbed that younger. I could even take Manson, who's the same. I just want to check. He said he was, yeah, so I don't think that's gonna work. What do they have for forward? Younger. Volkov? '76 overall. And Dayton Heinen played in Boston for a little bit. So I am probably going to take a defense from here. Look at that. Brandon Goalie. So it's either taking a guy that you know will do well, I do like this contract a little bit better. It's only for 2 more years till he's 30 and then he's gone, then I can do something else. I'm gonna take Manson. And least, or last but not least, but it is probably because Buffalo has a lot of younger players. Let's just check their goaltending. Hutton, no, and that guy played, I think, outstanding just before the end of the season there. So, McCabe and Irwin. I'm more looking for a right winger, so we'll take. I don't really want to. I can't. I can't see to take him. Zegmas Gergensen. 2.2 million for 3 years. I can deal with that. Maybe. Buffalo's another young team, so they. Oh, that's on there. Skaters. Actually, they saved a lot of their young prospect people. So it's either McCabe, Gergensen, or Toby. Yeah, I'm gonna put him. The following. Oh, well, let me take Gergensen. Hold on here. Or do I just let it pick from Buffalo? Okay, hold on. Maybe I can't take Gergensen for a reason. I'll try Toby. No. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna be very unhappy, but we'll see if. Yes, okay, so who did they take from Buffalo? Buffalo. They took Matterwin. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, that is our team as of right now. which may look a little bit different before the start of the season, because we'll just wait and see. We'll have to sign people. So our goaltending from the back end is Holtby, Aiden Hill, and we have Kevlenix. And yeah, and so from D point we have Josh Manson, Matt Irwin, Chris Tanev, Dougie Hamilton, Devon Taves, Ethan Bear, Eric Gustafson, Shane Ghostis-Bier, and Justin Schultz. And for our forwards, we have our starting line starting players will probably Taylor Hall, Anthony Duclair, and centering will probably be Heatle, I'm thinking, Chiarelli, or we may even put Adam Gaudette on that first line just to see that little push, but we'll go from there when it happens, and maybe I might put Bovillier on that first line too, because there's so much potential and so much for this team. It's young, there's older presence a little bit with Dougie Hamilton, I guess he's only 29, 30 something there. Hoffman, there's Marlowe probably won't stay, unfortunately. And Chari's there too, I totally forgot, but that's our team. That's Seattle Kraken from Make My Day, and I'm more worried about this re-sign phase, and some might not sign with us. These are the prospects. I didn't do any of the prospecting, so we'll see how this goes. I may just take number 6. This one is Zanata. If it falls or something, I might take this guy, but I also like looking for I don't know if there's going to be any because I didn't do any scouting, and with Fog you don't have to. There is one gem who you could probably get in the second, but that's good potential, so I'm gonna pin just in case, and I'm going to check this one out quickly. So what do we have here? We have Quentin Kobasu, Alexander Yes, Harper, Kozlov, of course, those top ones. I do like doing the elite because then they have more potential and upside to them. But there's Zanata, there's Maxwell. So we'll take a peek when it happens. But there's a Kazakhstanian. Wait, the flag is Kazakhstan, but the flag on the thing is Russia. Or is that Ukraine? That might be Ukraine. Well, that's Kazakhstan, I'm pretty sure. That's hilarious, that's funny. But yeah, you look at the elite, and especially with Fog of War off, it's kind of helpful. So don't need to do any interviews with the first season, really. You basically just want to get into this phase, the re-sign phase. As a new team, you're gonna have to re-sign quite a bit. So expansion draft's done. Scouting we'll deal with after, but here's the entry draft. With this one, I only do maybe first 2-3 rounds. I feel that I don't need to trade anything. Why is it? Oh, it's. I see what it's doing. And this is kind of funny because I have an abundance of certain positions. I can go to my defense. I'm like, hey, I have too many. Well, Schultz. How do I? Yeah, because you really need 7, but there's no potential for those ones, and those ones you kind of have to keep. I want to keep. It's either him and him. We'll see what I can do with both of them. It didn't work. Oh, fine trade. Okay, there we go. And this one. So we'll go with this. No trades. So we'll take Manson off. Keep Schultz. And there's a couple. There's 31. Holy ballies. So we got. Look at that. A second round. A second round. So this one. Halak. I have too many goalies, so I'll have to get rid of a goalie too. And then I pick up Zabril, who's a rookie who can come up. How old is Zabril? Or Zaboral? Edit trade. I have to check. If he's in his 20s, then fine. Seems like a really 23. Wow. Oh, that sucks. You can't look at. Oh man, that's a pain. So I'm gonna have to look at it, all of them, and then I'll. Okay. So that's a potential. Excuse me. Sorry about the noise as well. Okay, so here we have Boston again. Really don't want Halak. Halak's a good. Jeez. Downtown, it sucks a little bit. It's like fully Boston. I'll decline this one. Don't like that one. That one I might keep. Second round and a third round of next year. Strangers. Harley. So this is what I would potentially look at too, is this one, because I get my right winger spot filled. And he'd be on the 4th line so he can get some upgrade. And round 2, 84th overall, I could use that pick to pick up that gem. So oh, Bear Boulet. So decline, keep Boulet and Radish. 2nd round Toronto, 4th round Toronto. Another goalie. 2nd and a 4th. See, this is for draft picks. This may help too. Robertson. Did I just see that right? Schultz for Fleury? I hate how the timer right now. There's no bloody way that was on. Yeah, they're all the same, so. This would make our team a potential cup contender. That is gnarly. I want to switch this one for a... And I'll add a 5th or something. Oh. They want the 5th, so that works. We're so close, okay. So maybe they want our 4th. Do I have to give them both? If I have to give them both, that's pretty close. There it is. Okay. Wow. I don't even care to see who. Yeah, so we get our 6th pick, which I'm going to take. Manny Darling came in. It looking like Zanata. Quentin Kovasu didn't get picked, but he's a goalie, and wow. Bobrovsky, another Vitaly Bobrovsky. Palin. Yeah. Wow, he's only on 1 potential. So I'm gonna take Palin. I'm gonna take my gem now. And I'm gonna sim the rest. Because it's such a bad one. I didn't get to draft. I didn't get to see anything. Actually, I'll do one more round. But what on earth just happened? I just picked up Marc-Andre Fleury. Oh, let's see if there's another one. What's with the Deutsch? I only have 2 minutes 30 seconds here. I'm looking for any of the elite goalies still there. Vitaly Bobrovsky. I'll take him. Just, yeah. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna check this quickly. But I think, yeah, I don't need to do any more. It's unfortunate because, like, you can kind of see things happen. So yeah, I'll just send some there. I picked up an amazing starting goalie. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with that pick. It is at it. Okay, good. So this works. That's crazy, man. So yeah, so those were our draft picks. There was only 3 others that we had because we got rid of our 3rd and 4th. 4, Marc-Andre Fleury was Justin Schultz. I mean, it might have been a little bit pricey, but if you're wanting a contending team right away, then that's what you're gonna do, and it'll make the rebuild a little bit better too if you have to do one. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. We're gonna have to re-sign a lot of players, unfortunately. Here it goes. So what I do first, oops, wrong one. I do all expiring. So Taylor Hall is going to be one that we have to re-sign. We have to sign a lot, and he's gonna ask for quite a bit of money, but let's see if he'll take. Let's see if he'll take 8 mil. If he takes 8 mil, I'll be happy. Dougie Hamilton. We'll drop it down just a little bit. How much cap? We only have 29, so we're kind of running into these. Oh my goodness! Where we have to just release certain ones and we maybe pick them up later. Because Gustafson, I can deal with that. Hyman, a little bit pricey. Bavilier. And not all these guys will re-sign, so you're taking a chance. But oh wow, Duke, that I can do. Cop. Like, what is your? Yeah, I can deal with that. Oh, these guys are. Ooh, these guys are RFAs. Bavilier would have been an RFA. I could have seen what I could have got for him, but I kind of want to keep him. Heedle. Sorry if this is too long, guys. I'm gonna turn this off right after I get the sign phase and the free agency. There may be. Oh, see, I know what he can do. So, Marlowe, I'm gonna sign him for one more. See what we can do with him. Matt Irwin. Release. I didn't want Irwin and Bastian, and we'll keep him around. Make sure you do your goaltending. They're on a separate thing, so Aiden Hill's the only one I have to worry about, which Emil I can deal with at 81. He went from a 77, I think, to an 81. So that's what I mean is, I think, or maybe he was 81. I mean, that's really good. So we'll see what happens. I know Hall probably won't join. We'll see who does though. Taylor Hall is a Seattle Kraken, everyone. Congrats. Dougie Hamilton, Gaudette, Dickinson, Duclair, Gustafson, Bastian, Beauvillier, Hedel, Marlowe, Hyman. Inhale. It's an easy decision to decide to renew my contract with you. I appreciate that you choose to offer me the type of money that I feel I'm worth, so I decided to resign. So he doesn't have that. Okay, so did not everyone resigned? I don't think. Yep, beautiful. So we got Taylor Hall. We have Dougie Hamilton. Perfect. So now I'll go back into here. Go to all expiring. Marlowe's not sure. Hyman hasn't come back yet, I don't think. Oh, shit. So now what I'll do is I'll look at my rookies on this team. So that would be in the system. And that's the guys that we just drafted. And where you can see top 6 forward, Palin, the only one really you can kind of sign. You can sign him and he can still play where he's playing for 2 more seasons. So you can kind of see 2 more seasons here where you can see Palin, Mironov, LaFrance, and the King. They can all kind of maneuver themselves into a better overall potential, and the age goes up, the potential hopefully goes up, but if they have a decline, then they just didn't prosper, and it was a very bad draft choice. So we'll go to the unsigned ones. Oh yeah, it was a goalie too. I have to always check for goalies. They're on their own level. Look at that. Vitaly Bobrovsky, almost 60 overall at 18. So that's really huge potential for goaltending. But yeah, I'm happy with where our team is right now. I'm just gonna see if Marlowe resigns with us. I'm kind of looking for him to sign. I don't know what we need right now, so I'm just... Alright, we're on the free agency. Beautiful. Alright, so we're almost here. We're almost at the end. I can go have my lunch, I can watch a movie, get ready. Watching Power Hour, if you guys know the stock market. So, yeah, it's 12:30, and so 12:30 Pacific time, at least. But yeah, it's this team's looking really good, and I think we'll do quite well in our first season. But that's look at this. You got got some real. Oh man, I have how much in cap? I have no cap space because I signed everybody I wanted to sign. I have 26 players, exactly what I need, and I don't have any room for sign, but I do have room. If I need to, I could move a high potential salary cap guy and trade them for that cap space, but there's no point right now because it's the start of the season and don't need anything. So here it is. We'll go Round 3 in the 2022 in Kevlenix for a third round in 2021. I kind of want to see Kevlenix, so no. Manson and Panic for a second and a third. I like our team. I'm going to keep our team. I do want to see certain players play a little bit, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of roster switches every once in a while. And I do have to switch that stupid trade block, or I'm going to keep getting these. Yeah, I'm going to. Nobody trade. We have... Yeah, I'll do that, everyone. But I'll take everything off the item list in case. Here, I'm not too sure what I want. Maybe picks. So future picks, I'll just turn those ones for seconds and thirds. And current picks, I'll do the same thing, but I like first and seconds. More potential for a rookie to come up out of the ranks and play on the team. So, but here goes. We'll see what our roster or what our lineup will look like in just a second here. So. Simulating here. Where are we on? July. Oh, it's doing its thing. But I appreciate everybody if people. Alright, so here's our expectations. Oh, it's a new season, so let's get right down to business. I've set goals for the upcoming season that I'd like to accomplish. You always want to do this just so you don't get fired. But he wants us to be within our $1 million cap. So we need to kind of maneuver. Sorry about the noise. We need to maneuver somebody or someone for draft picks. And that's basically what he's asking us to do. Is he wants draft picks so that we have a little bit more cushion for the coming up seasons. And, our player salary budget. He set at 78, so 50. Yeah, so just down a little bit. But alright, so our secondary goals are expect us to sell 85% of available suites, which will happen. I don't ever have problems with those. It's if you win games, you put people in the seats. That's all the stuff you need to know about franchise mode. If you win games, it brings people to the games, and then they buy. They buy concession stuff. They buy merchandise, stuff like that. So there. And that's the second one here. I want us to average at least 75% of concession fan happiness. So what you do is you kind of look at what people are buying and then maybe drop those prices down and bump up certain prices on other things that aren't getting utilized, stuff like that. Just to kind of like make the fan happy. You may be losing a little bit of money in that, but the thing is the potential. You have the owner making what he wants. So cup contender, whatever, wherever you're supposed to be, playoff team, whatever. We have Marc-Andre Fleury. I think we should be okay for one or two seasons here. So we need to upgrade certain thing. That's pretty simple too. Like I could do that now, I think, or just before. All right. Here's our captains for this year. We have Taylor Hall will probably be captain. I'm actually thinking of giving it to Duke. And Dougie Hamilton. That I like Hamilton getting it. Or Ghosty or Tanev. Or maybe we don't want that. And we'll have 4. Can I assign? Yeah, you can. Okay, good. So yeah, you can sign another alternate. So you can have I'm just wondering if Big Ghosty. I'm looking at Ghosty and I'm also looking at Pavilier. Pavilier's a little bit younger, so I'm gonna probably give it to Ghosty. There we go. And now we have 3 A's for our team. Yeah, oh. Colton Sissons, 10. Go for it. Oh, he has to change numbers. Okay, well then, we'll give you... Who has 10? Andrew Kopp, Tanev, Taves. I always say Toves, sorry. Dickinson. Well, what's 10? What would be... Yeah, I don't know. What was Sissons on the Rockets? What number was he? Was he 10 there too? Probably. Let's just check his junior year, what number he was. He was number 15. Beautiful. I'm glad I figured that one out. He was the captain of the Kelowna Rockets for quite a bit there. I think a season or 2. And yeah, and then yeah, it's awesome. So there, he gets his old number back, number 15. No, he could take number 10. Well, what the heck, man? Actually, I want to give him 15 now. That's funny. So, where's Sissons? Sissons now number... Oh! Oh, it's saying it... Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay, head of lines. This is what I want. Alright, so we have head coach can help when head coach while the captain your lines after injury. Right now... off, because I need to do certain things myself. Yeah, wow. Alright, let's see what this does. Nothing. It just levels it out. Ups it, but then declare goes down. Oh. I saw a green there for a second. Must be over. Everybody's a little bit different. This one. Wow, okay. So we're gonna have to find certain things that work. And which that means is he left-handed too? Okay. He's left, he's left, he's left. We have a lot of lefts. I did not mean to do this. Okay, well, Godet, you're gonna move over here. Panic. Good. Who's the other righty? Oh, Sissons. Good, okay. So Godet. I want Godet to get some potential. I want Hall to move over here. It doesn't really do much. So that's not good either. At least it's one. That levels it out if I put Godet on that 4th line, and I don't want to do that. So right now we're gonna have to do it this way. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. That is what you want to see. That is what you build. Your defense. Now, I build my offense because a lot of people can score. That's all that matters. So, I do like this a little bit better. Except Sissons is right-hand shot. Oh, that's dumb. Right. Okay, so... See, that doesn't do it. He's right. He's left. He's left. He's left. See, these guys can switch, but now look at this. Left, left, left. I'm gonna have to switch certain things up. Maybe trade for right-handed. I've never really had to do that, but that's okay. We'll go from there later. Alright, we'll have goalies. We got Fleury and Jari. I'm going to switch Jari. Oh, I'm not. Oh, wait, yes I am. No, they're in the rookie. That's good. Good for them. They can stay there for now. Alright, so our first game is versus Anaheim. But first of all, I'm going to save it here. If you guys want to follow or subscribe or whatever, and you enjoy watching these, then great, thank you. But here it is. I think, yeah, I have to upgrade these. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, in the off season, so I can't do it right now. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And I'm not gonna do anything that'll change anything. I'll keep posting and pushing. I'll do part 1, this is part 1, so I'll do part 2 next, part 3, part 4, so on and so forth. And usually I'll play 2 games out of the month. I'll take a home game, I'll take an away game, and sometimes I'll switch it up and I'll maybe take 3 games. 3 games a month I like to play, and then the rest I sim. But yeah, if you have any ideas or suggestions as well, feel free to comment. I take constructive criticism or criticism too if you don't like my playstyle or something or whatever. Just, yeah, shoot me a comment. Alright, thanks, and have a good day.